Good day, you beautiful people. Welcome back to Between the Cranks. Today I'm going to make a video on washing my bike. A couple people suggested that or requested that, so honestly, pretty simple process, and I'm sure everybody kind of has their own way of doing it, but I'm going to show you my way. And I do think there is a couple things that you do need to know about washing your bike. Obviously, scratching your frame, you don't want to do that. Getting water into your bearings, something else you want to avoid. And a couple of little things that I will show you. I also just wanted to say a huge thank you to everybody that has subscribed since my first two videos that are posted. As of recording this, I think there's 17 or 18 subscribers on the channel now. Obviously, we're just getting started, but it's pretty sweet to see some people subscribing and actually watching and enjoying the videos. So yeah, thank you again. But if you're not subscribed, but you are enjoying these videos, I encourage you to do so. Leave a like, leave a comment on like what sort of video you want to see in the future or what I could do better, all that sort of thing, right? But anyways, let's get into it. So first step, I would highly recommend throwing your bike on a bike stand. You can get a decent bike stand off Amazon for like 80 to 100 bucks. And that's Canadian. If you're US, even cheaper. Just makes it a lot easier to maneuver around your bike, get kind of underneath it, stuff like that, right? So do recommend getting a bike stand. It's going to be super helpful. The second thing I would do before you start anything is I would remove your brake pads from your brakes. On most brakes, it's like super simple to actually remove your brake pads. Just a couple bolts, or some have just a little pin that you pull out and you can just slide your brake pads right out. Highly recommend doing this because one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to contaminate your brake pads. When you're washing your bike, there's going to be grease that's coming off some parts. There might be grease that comes off your chain or around your bearings and stuff like that, and you don't want that grease to get onto your brake pads because your brake pads will be basically toast after that. You'll have to replace them. So highly recommend replacing your brake, not replacing, but highly recommend taking your brake pads out before you start washing, so you just don't have to deal with that. So as for supplies, I'm in kind of a unique situation here where the apartment that I live at doesn't actually have a hose that I can use. So I don't have a water source back here. So if you're in a similar situation where you don't have a hose, or maybe you don't have one that can like reach to where you want to wash your bike or whatever, something that I figured out that actually works super well is go on Amazon and get basically one of these. So it's like a 15 liter and it's used for spraying like pesticides and stuff like that around your yard. But actually, if you just kind of open up the nozzle a little bit more, this actually works super well for washing your bike. And it's not so much, and it's not so high pressure that it's actually going to like damage anything. It's not, the water's not going to get into your bearings, stuff like that. So highly recommend one of these. Second thing I use is use a pump and spray bottle and put your soap and water in here. So you don't have to be super particular with the soap that you use. I think kind of just anything will work. But there are lots of good bike soaps out there. I'm sure you could use like an automotive grade soap. That's what I've got in here is an automotive soap. So use that. When you put it in a pump and spray bottle, kind of does two things. A, it'll foam up a little bit when you spray it, but B, because it's under a little bit of pressure, right, You can actually use that to kind of blast off some of the dirt as you're spraying this on. So this works really good. Put your soap in there. And then I use 3 different brushes. So I've got this kind of long, coarse brush. I'll use this for tires. I'll use this for chain, drivetrain, cassette, derailleur, pedals, stuff like that, right? You know, it's fairly coarse, bristles long, you can really kind of get in there, but I don't like to use this on anything that is going to scratch too easily. Things like the frame and handlebars, stuff like that, because this will scratch, but great for like derailleur, cassette, chain, pedals, tires, stuff like that. Then I'll use something like this. Kind of use this on like the frame and getting around like the seat post, handlebars, stuff like that. Nice and soft. You know, we can kind of get into different places. And then lastly, I will use something like this. This just kind of gets into like all the small places, your grips, in and around your brakes, your seats, stuff like that, right? So yeah, 3 different styles of brushes. That's what I use. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So basically I will wet the whole bike down with the water, wet it all down, give it a good rinse, then I'll spray soap, and then I'll kind of brush it and continuously spray some soap, and then give it a good rinse. So yeah, let's jump into that now. Let's give her a wash.
Yo, I pitch wisdom for the kids, them. Solid as a prism, keeps a funky rhythm. If I want it, I go and get it. My blood thicker than water, we up like a zipper. My jeans seams got ashes from the plane. I'm elevating and crashing in the bed, but instead I hit my rooftop and watch the world go. Penning this shit inside my journal. Look up at the stars as I burn slow. Head to the Ville, over by Shrouds. We in the house with the herbo. As I throw on my starter, once my ignition start up, it's go time. And we ain't even hit our prom in no time. In the city living, spending past our limits. Put my all up in it, only play to win it. What's the status quo, what's the scenario? Kicking mad flavors, we don't save a dough. Put them to the side like a page of dough. Cut them off clean like a tape of dough. Really think you dream until you wake up though. Everything is custom, if they ain't want it, then f**k them. If they ain't part of the process, can't trust them. Double cup and sipping, bought a new roll, eating churros. Shorty fat like a sumo and I'm high off the Chillin' with the crew playing Uno. Tryna front but it's cool-o. We on our way up so it's kudos. Tryna get the moolah cafetudo. I need a big crib with a blue nose. Step into my dreams like it's Euro. Playing pool with the cool vibes by the poolside. Shorty asked me what's my shoe size. She think I'm too fly, but I'm really too high. And I ain't with the rah-rah. Hit her and tell her bye-bye. I already got my nala. Young Simba in the flesh on the high ride. It's all about the commas and the dollar. Devils wear Prada, it's just another saga. It's just another saga. Mental health check, wallet on me check, another day check, we put them in check.
So, little observation I actually made about myself. I noticed as I was kind of washing it here, as I was using this little guy to kind of get in all the small spaces, kind of just started using this for like the whole frame. The main, like the front triangle, rear triangle, like even around the seat, and like honestly, like this, I don't think you need anything bigger than this. It actually does like your frame quite well. You can kind of just and I really don't think you actually need anything bigger than this. Not actually a lot of surface area on your frame. So yeah, I'm pretty much just going to use this. And then this guy for the tires, drivetrain, cassette, stuff like that. Yeah, that's all you need.
just another saga. Mental health check, wallet on me check, another day check, we put them in check, spliffs on me check, we got it on deck, checks on check, on to the next, mental health check, wallet on me check, another day check, we put them in check, spliffs on me check, we got it on deck, checks on check, on to the check. 84 pull up out the lot slow. Not scroll, but the knowledge we got lots for. Kim trippin', I could too do the impossible. My legacy forever, but this body better rot slow. I do this for my kids, then my kids' kids. My kids' kids and they kids' kids. 1 to 1 is who I'm is. Plus I'm so upstate, you see it's tatted on my ribs. Okay, 1 + 1 = 2, you knew that. Got that check and you're dumb, blew that. You don't have a savings cause you don't trust banks, but you can't talk money cause your shoebox blank, empty. Been on the edge, don't tempt me. I'd rather own less than be renting. Don't tempt me, buy the whole block, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. Mental health check, wallet on me check, another day check, we put them in check, spliffs on me check, we got it on deck, checks on check, on to the next, mental health check, wallet on me check, another day check, we put them in check, spliffs on me check, we got it on deck, checks on check, on to the check.
Alright, so that's it. That's how I walk the bike. Last thing I'm going to do is just kind of give the frame a quick wipe down with a microfiber towel. And that's pretty much it. Obviously you can kind of do less, you can do more. Depends on how dirty the bike is and depends on how much time you want to spend on it. This is kind of like a medium, I guess you could say, like getting into it. It's definitely, I could have went a little bit deeper on it. But at the same time, if you just want to give it a rinse with a quick hose, that works too. There's no real science to it. The main thing I say is just don't use a pressure washer because you don't want to get water into your bearings. You don't want to damage stuff. And take your brake pads out. That's going to make a big difference so you don't get your brake pads contaminated. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to subscribe and leave a like or just comment. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see in the future. Got some more riding videos coming up, some more destinations and new trails I want to go check out. So looking forward to that. Well, that's it for now. Appreciate you watching. Remember to keep it between the cranks, and I will see you guys on the trails. Peace.
Impossible, my legacy forever, but this body better rot slow. I do this for my kids, then my kids' kids, my kids' kids, and they kids' kids.